In Cape Town. Good evening to you, Liabo. What's the reaction to what the minister was saying? He was talking about regulatory certainty. That's been an issue, but it's not a new issue. It's been going on for years and years. Did he give those delegates enough today?
Good evening, Francis. Yes, the issue of policy uncertainty is indeed not a new one. And I have managed to speak to a couple of analysts who are attending the Mining Indaba regarding their feelings about what the minister has said. And they seem to be assured that at least he's touching on it, and he seems to have commitment, or he's rather committing to making sure that this policy uncertainty is achieved, or rather policy certainty is achieved. However, some of them were quite concerned about the implementation of this. They say government is very well known in making plans and promising. However, it's the implementation part of it that seems to be the problem. As you've said in your intro, this is not the first time that this has been introduced or spoken about. However, right now, it's needed more than ever now to be fast-tracked owing to commodity slump, the electricity cost pressures, electricity prices that are skyrocketing and hurting the mining industry. So what you could say is that while the analysts' fears have been allayed, they are much more concerned about the implementation of this act or policy certainty and how fast government can make sure that it achieves it.
All right, so they want action. I'm sure something else is so important this year. We know that for a while the mining industry seemed to be getting on top of the whole safety issue, reducing the number of fatalities. Now we kick off and 3 mine workers are still trapped. How important is that issue?
You know, Francis, the issue of the mine workers that are currently trapped at Lily Mine in Mpumalanga has once again put on the spotlight the issue of mine safety and the well-being of miners. Apart from the safety issue, I liked what the minister earlier on said to me, that he wants the mining companies to make sure that they treat miners with dignity. He says for years mine workers have not been treated with dignity, and it's high time that mining companies stepped up to the plate and make sure that they give these men and women who go underground in very dangerous conditions some respect. With regards to mine safety, like I said earlier on, the issue of the Lily Mine in Mpumalanga has put to the spotlight the safety of mine workers. Just imagine, Francis, having 3 people underground since Friday, what their families must be going through. This is also quite ironic in the sense that just last year we recorded probably the lowest fatalities in mining companies. In 2014, there was only 84 fatalities in the mining industry. And last year, in 2015, there were 77, which means there was an 8% improvement last year on a year-on-year basis with regards to the number of people who have lost their lives in mining companies or mining activities. However, what is quite the opposite is the fact that injuries have rather gone up by 15% during the same period. So last year we saw more injuries going up, however fatalities have gone down. Injuries are not surprising, Francis, given the nature of the mining industry and the dangerous activities that go on underground. You know, you've got mine blasts and caving in and so forth. So it's not surprising that injuries are more on the rise than fatalities are. However, it still means that government or companies have a lot to do. They have to make sure that they have better mechanisms in place to ensure that people's safety comes first. As you can imagine, that one life lost is one life too many.
Definitely, Liabo. We're running out of time. A quick look forward. What's expected tomorrow and on Wednesday at the Mining Indaba?
Very quickly, Francis, tomorrow, the highlight of my day, I will be speaking to the president of AMCU, Joseph Matundra. He's hosting a briefing. This is the first time that AMCU is attending the Mining Indaba. It will be very, very interesting how they're seeing how these proceedings are coming along. And also, the World Bank will also be making a presentation with regards to funding in the mining sector. I will be bringing you all of that during all our presentation or broadcasts during the day on Channel 404 and on SABC 3. We will be bringing all of that, and it's back to you in the studio, Francis.
Thank you very much, Liabo Setho. As she said, she will be following proceedings tomorrow. Back to today, and now a man who is always watched is Mark Kutifani, the head of Anglo. He